militarized, but it's militarized by necessity. And I would actually say that that necessity is both real and unfortunate. It's real because the United States has a unique combination of interests, capabilities, and will as it relates to physically influence the course of important security challenges around the world. But at the same time, it's unfortunate because there, frankly, are a dwindling number of partners around the world to lend a hand in under certain circumstances, and therefore the United States finds itself in a position where it has assumed a mantle of responsibility. It has had and remains or continues to have a universe of partners that back it up, but those partners are increasingly less capable and in some cases less willing to devote resources to compelling security challenges worldwide. This latter point is not an indictment of our allies. So with great respect to any allies that might be in the room, it's simply a statement of fact. And frankly, for anybody who actually thinks, I mean, I'm always puzzled, frankly, by this idea that we're just gonna have people accept more burden, right? But frankly, to a nation that has already, for some reason, decided to divest from significant military capability, that train is not going to turn around. There's probably very little chance that our NATO allies will approach the capability that they had in the 80s, or that we will suddenly have a new UK rise from the ashes somewhere else in the world that will be our, steady partner around the world and whatever comes up. I mean, I just think that that train's left the station, and that any argument that in order to sort of rewrite the militarization problem, we just need to get the allies to step up and do a little more, I think that's really, it's an argument that's going nowhere, actually. Look, in a perfect world, foreign policy, being the pursuits of the nation and its dealings with other nations, would be completely devoid of militarism. In fact, as I just stated, a great number of our allies, actually, who benefit from U.S. military capability and capacity and the security that's provided by that, albeit with some question as to the extent to which that security is actually effective. I mean, we do have close international partners that actually do conduct a degree of policy and strategy and have influence that is devoid of militarism, but largely on the back of U.S. military capability in many cases. The fact of the matter is we are really a prisoner, I think, of our post-Cold War position, our expansive interests, and these international partners of declining capability and highly dependent willingness. Let me talk about that sort of imprisonment for a second.